Hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails from Zero. Last we left off, I believe we had just come back from Americo Village. Back to the city, we're going to head off to a new place, however, obviously a new dialogue with probably everyone in the city. Potentially some quests, we'll see. So we're just gonna have to go around and take a look at that. Likely for today. Don't even mind if you aren't tourists, everyone deserves a balloon. I don't even know if that was new. Oh. Which will be tubers behind these heinous attacks? Take your pick. There's so many of them. Actually, I'm kind of curious, like, are there more, like, dog VTubers than there are cat VTubers? Pretty popular, both in their own right. Roy doesn't really want me to want a store at all. He told me he's charging his light batteries right now. I see. I'm freaking starved. I'm gonna head up Long Lao for some grub. Good for you, man. Let me get some good grub. And I'm some pretty steady sales lately. Sure, I'm glad people are enjoying my works. I may have cut the heck out of my hands making all this stuff, but it sure was worth it. Good for you. For sure it's cheapest to buy from Din's Fresh in bulk right now. On the other hand, the key to vegetables is to keep them fresh, so maybe I should only buy a few of them. I think I may want to check out some of the other stores. Okay, that one sounded kind of familiar actually. Maybe not all dialogue has changed, or maybe none of them were changed? Look who decided to stop by again. Did you bring me some fresh fish? You guys managed to fish these up yourself? They're in pretty good condition. I could probably sell these. Want to let me take those fish off your hands? Remember, fish indigenous to Crossbell are popular, so I'll give you a nice reward if you bring me some. Oh, okay. Should I? I have a save not too far away, so let's try it. Water, oh, of course, I see. We get paid like this. I suppose that's fine. Do we need any of these for any sort of quest? What's up, Daniel? And hello there, Insaniac. The reverse werewolf? Never trust a wolf that turns into a man but is naturally a wolf? That would be kind of dangerous. Wait, no, it's in this menu, if I recall. Yeah, the fish fillet and the monster egg. From 2 weeks ago, I believe I had asked the question of like, where do we even get the fish fillet? And you guys had told me that I think it's a monster drop. You probably just haven't run into said monster yet. Monster egg times 2, yeah. Right. You don't have to worry about that. I think I can just trade in my fish for now. I have not reset the donuts now. Not gonna lie, I'm too tired today. Stayed up till 6 a.m. when the state of play finished. And today just came back from the dentist. After sleeping for 6 hours, I think. So not gonna lie, a little tired. Maybe tomorrow after the DK stream, I'll take a look at it. Sure. Oh, I have to trade each one individually like this? I have a lot of them though. You know, okay. If we ever stop in town, I'll just come by and do this. Or if I really need it, and I have fish in my inventory, I'll come back here. Useful for talking to some of the ladies who taught me a simple and useful way to prepare fish when I'm running low on time. Okay, good for you. The finest produce available, and not to brag, haven't taken a single day of vacation ever since I set up the stall. Can't leave valuable customers waiting. Well, as long as you're doing okay and still happy. That's cool. Roswell Guardian Force has been making some impressive moves as of late. The commander may be a real scumbag, but they've got a capable deputy commander. I think we'll just sit back and observe for a while. See where this all takes us, you know? The soundbite command. That is indeed a redeem that you can do. Oh. Oh. I'm so happy to see you again, Tio. Are these new? The new people? I don't recognize his profile picture. Or that name. Gosh, you're such a cutie. I can never get enough of you. Can I hug you, please? Help. Eolia's mind totally breaks whenever she sees Tio. I don't know how many times you've gone through this scenario now. We have? Man, a smoking hot freaking foreign gal like her is totally my type. But it seems she's only got eyes for you, Tio Todd. Not much I can do, so I'll let you have this one. What am I supposed to do? Hey rookies, how are you doing? Oh, she's one of the bracers, isn't she? If I remember correctly, her name is Lynn. It's pretty rare to run into you here. I'm guessing you don't have to go outside the city for work today? Yep, I just got back yesterday. I complained to Michael about all the out-of-town jobs he's been sending me on recently, so I think I'll be spared for a little bit at least. Sounds like you bracers end up running around everywhere even more than us. Portrait mod? We were here last time, been many weeks? Yeah, that's fair. We did indeed get the portrait mod to give NPCs portraits. Judging from the slight difference in art style, that is likely from the mod, and they didn't have the portraits before. Heard about it from Copen. Man, I'm so pumped that we got ourselves another new member. You better tell us whenever you make some great catches, okay? We'll be looking forward to hearing all about it. Yeah, don't worry. I won't bother you too much on that. Looks like you finally become a member of our fine guild. Man, Copen sure snatched you up quick. I was going to personally invite you myself. Oh, you were? Wait, what? When the heck did I join the Fisherman's Guild? I mean, sure, I did accept that fishing rod earlier. Don't sweat the details, kid. You're already our comrade in rods. I don't think I'm getting out of this one. Looks like they all share a love for fishing. It'd be nice to have some people to talk to about it. Hey there, Lloyd. Are you aware of the rank certification exam? Oh no, there are ranks and different shit for the Fisherman's Guild too. Ugh. Our guild grants ranks that correspond how skilled of an angler you are. If you become an ace angler, I bet you'd be legendary in Crossbell. Anyway, kid, if there's anything you don't get, feel free to ask me, and I'll give you a thorough explanation. Sure. If I ever want to torture myself, I shall do so. Book called Easy Fish Dishes. Did you guys return by bus too? Guess we weren't on the same bus though. Yeah, whatever. I already let the branch manager know the news. Everyone's downstairs, so feel free to head that way yourself if you need anything. Wouldn't hurt to ask about the rank certification exam, you know? Suppose. Head down that way? I mean, I had to pass through that way to even get up to here. Got some dialogue for that? Check rank. The Fisherman's Guild seeks to spread fishing enthusiasm and improve the craft via the rank certification exam. With each promotion in rank you achieve, we'll award you with different titles and prizes. You just joined the guild, so your current rank is Amateur Fisher, Lloyd. Your conditions for ranking up are to catch at least 4 unique kinds of fish. What's this now? You've already managed to catch 4 unique kinds? Sure, just fork over that fishing notebook of yours for a second so I can check it out. Ask me to check your rank again anytime, and I'll give you your much-deserved promotion. Right? Wow, Lloyd. Managed to catch yourself some real beauts. Good work, kid. Starting today, you are now a hobbyist fisher. Oh joy. Oh joyous day. Oh fraptious day indeed. Thanks for the straw hat. This thing's my prized straw hat, you see. Best kind of hat there is to wear when it comes to fishing. Keep this hat snug on that head of yours as you work toward your next big catch, Lloyd. Thank you, sir. I know this is a must-have piece of fishing gear. I'll wear it with pride. Still have a long ways to go. But the boys and I thought we'd prepare this nice prize for you to celebrate ranking up to hobbyist fisher. But more importantly, I think you're ready to hear the next challenge you need to tackle to rank up. Your conditions for ranking up are to catch 8 unique kinds of fish. Plan out a strategy and bag yourself some big ones. That shouldn't be too hard. You have to look up to Sardan for the rest of your life. He gave you a straw hat. Is this a One Piece thing? I think this is a One Piece thing. I don't have any exquisite dishes. Any resident of East Street can find all of life's necessities here with ease. If you go down the street a bit, you'll find all kinds of vendors. If you're looking for special items, you can put in a request. To be honest, this is probably the most convenient street to live on in the city. That's nice. It's always nice when all these things are nearby and within walking distance. It's nice to see you again, but oh my, you look exhausted. What happened? I stayed up late watching the state of play, that's what. Don't worry about us, we're fine. Right, we managed to survive had we not taken that break though. Thank you for the lemonade, Miss Parla. It definitely came in handy. Indeed. I think we took a sippy sip of that at the rest stop last time. I must leave for tonight's meeting. I have to organize a general meeting and submit our financial statements. The anniversary festival is nearing, so I'll also need to get in touch with the mayor soon. Yeah, I figure you'd be really busy, Chairman Moores. Of course, I may be old, but work still keeps me busy every day. I guess in some ways that's a good thing. At least you have something to do. I feel like, especially at that age, if you're not really doing anything or having something in mind for you to do, then it's like, you kind of just wither away a little bit. What the fudge, Puck? Don't eat that steamed bun, it's mine. Well then, maybe you should lay off the dumplings. All that garlic in them is gonna give you some seriously stinky breath. She may only be helping out, but even Shan Shan's managing to work for her business. There's no way we can't do it too. I just graduated from Sunday school earlier this year. I'd been thinking about what I should do, but I decided I should help with the business. I mean, look at Daddy. He's got a mean face, and he's always glaring at customers. I doubt I could leave him to run things alone. But sometimes, the way that you look, that's just how it goes. People will assume things about you. One of my good buds drives a delivery route through the Empire. The Imperial border sounds like a pain in the ass to get through, though. I bet you it is. What's up, Steve? And hello there, Wasabi. Oh shit, yeah, that was a chief. Chief, what are you doing here? Oh, hey guys. Fancy seeing you here. How's the investigation? Coming along smoothly? I suppose you could say that, yes. We're planning to head to St. Ursula Medical College next. Heh, glad to see you're all working hard. Well, good luck with that. Looking forward to hearing your report later. Does bro do any work? Chan Chan is one stubborn girl. I've told her many times before to not bother helping me around the store, and yet... This customer really gets it. Our master's from the Eastern Quarter, so our char sui pork is the best you'll find in Western Zemuria. Is it okay? I'm glad that somebody gets it. Gets you. Okay, we finished eating. It's time for us to go and buy what we came for. Can't wait. You sure love Mishy, don't you? Mishy? What that? That is a really big-ass lucky cat. Did you guys know that if you meow at one of those lucky cats, luck will be with you forever? You should do it the next time that you see one in a Chinese restaurant. The louder you meow, the more luck you obtain. I do believe it's been about 20 years since the Crossbell station was built. I remember there being a gigantic celebration to usher it in. These days, we even have an airport. Life sure is much more convenient now. I'm glad. For that particular case, Insaniac, I think I talked about it with Silver. I'm gonna take a small break from Ace Attorney and just the visual novels in general. They're really fun, don't get me wrong, but yeah, doing all of them back to back would probably kill me. So we do have another game lined up that is about to receive like a DLC expansion quite soon. Around the time when we finish, which should be like this Friday. Well, Friday my time. But yeah. We'll be trying out the new game and seeing how it goes. Learn soon enough on Mishi? You'll definitely learn. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Also, what's up, Adrian? Hope you're doing good. This reference book is ruthless. How hard can this thing get? I want to buy a book that's easier to understand, but I'm strapped for Mira. What am I gonna do? This month is looking tight. Feel that. I think at some point in our lives, we've all felt that. What game are you two planning on? It's a game called Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. It's about to receive an expansion, the Ragnarok expansion. And a lot of the gameplay seems very, very Monster Hunter coded. There's also co-op to it, and both Oblivion and Silver want to play it. Cashew is a massive fan of that. So we may be able to do like a 4-person co-op hunt at some point. Or probably a 3-person co-op hunt for the most part, but yeah. Well, we've been wanting to try it out for a while, and we thought, you know, what the heck? It's perfect timing. Might as well do it. Also about to get crossplay too, which is nice. If any of the NPCs give you lip for trespassing, just below I am the lawn, and that should clear things up. That's great. That's great. Being the lawn is actually a part of the house, so they can't really protest with you being there, right? Those weak stock prices, eh? That's pathetic of me, but I still indulge in the occasional business magazine. Can't seem to shake some of the habits I had from my days as a trader. That's fair. I tried out day trading once. It was way too stressful. Apparently, a young lady moved into one of the apartments by herself. Who knows? Maybe she doesn't have any relatives like myself. Okay. I mean, I don't really know much about her. I think I know exactly what you're talking about, though. Dandy's at work every day. He works in construction, so he leaves early in the morning. But then when he gets home at night, I'm already asleep. I barely ever get to see Daddy. Well, Bro's working hard. Yo, what's up, Hamza? Do great. Very big personality. One of the Diet members came by earlier. There were mentions of demolishing the downtown district in order to redevelop it, I think. The downtown district will cease to exist, won't it? If that happens, then we'll have to move. Yeah. Well, progress. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. Alcohol is all I need. I wonder if the voice behind this door is ever going to be lore important, plot relevant, actually a big character within the story. And if this truly is the room that she moved into, she should really lock the door. Not gonna lie. Ah, yes. On that note, Adrian, I do realize that I think like most of the co-op stuff is gonna be later on. Much later on through the game. The first stream that we're gonna be doing is likely just first impressions, going through a little bit of the story. And then any stream that we do afterwards, well, we'll be playing it offline in our time, so hopefully we'll reach a point where we get to co-op and just enjoy the game together on stream. But yeah, the first one is just going to be going through story solo, probably. Baldur's Gate 3, not sure what your plan will be for that slot, or if you're even thought about it at this point. Oh. It's way too early to even think about it, but there are plenty of other similar games in that fashion for us to play if we want to continue. Stuff like what? Divinity Original Sin? Like, that could be cool to try out. And I'm sure by the time that we're done, there's probably going to be even more games released within the same genre. We have 60 24 caliber Reinfords and game. No? Okay. Is it back? Hey Lloyd, I can make out handguns in that wooden box. The other box over there appears filled to the brim with ammunition. Explosives and hand grenades. I think I spy a bulletproof vest and some other gadgets over there. Wait a damn minute. Is that drum can over there filled with the liquid fuel the CGF uses? Excuse us. We were hoping you could provide us with some info regarding the type of business you're running. Oh, customers? We're brokers. We deal with goods coming in from all over Zemuria. You guys new to the CPD? Never seen your faces around here before. Brokers? People who like to operate in the dark. I'd heard rumors of a black market with a long reach operating out of Crossbow somewhere. I take it that's you? Smuggled goods and weapons. Are you connected to Ravash by any chance? Oh, of course not. Even the thought of being lumped in with those numbskulls makes me sick. I'm a respectable broker, thank you very much. I trade with 10 odd countries, including their militaries and the Jaeger Corps. I don't associate with small-time thugs that fire the guns at the drop of a hat. You're cops, right? If you want to take them down, be my guest. Actually, a detective from the 1st Division usually stops by here every so often. Well, half the reason is to buy supplies, and the other half is to loosen my tongue about current smuggling trends. She must be valuable to the CPD as well, then. I mean, yeah. Being able to have, like, an inside source on that kind of thing. Probably very valuable. Maybe we should keep up good relations. Hello, Argoth. And, welcome, Kai. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 both support multiplayer. That's very good. Although, they're a bit older, so... Not sure if, they'd be down to play something like that. Is Sunday the TTRPG CGPG day? Well... As it stands so far, that's what we've been doing. It's not hard lock though. It's just more of a like, it's a day where we're all usually available. So anything that we can do that all of us can play at once, probably gonna be up for grabs here. And but it's obviously gotta be something that we all sort of enjoy or want to be playing. So I can't really determine it. It's kind of hard to call out what's going to happen in the future. For now, just focusing on finishing Baldur's Gate 3, and we'll see where it goes from there. I think they're 3E or older. Ah, yeah, those games. Well, makes sense. They were created around that time, right? So welcome, Steve. Pathfinder games. Yeah, the Pathfinder games I still need to get to at some point. But, man, all these games are so damn long, dude. Gonna take us several years to get to all of them if I want to get to them. Co-op day, yeah. We'll just call it the co-op day. Not specifically a game genre, but anything we can all play together. Even so, I can't get over how suspicious she is. Are you guys going to buy something or what? If you must know, I don't sell weapons to anybody I don't trust. I've got my standards. That being said, if anything ever catches your eye, don't hesitate to ask my daughter over there at the counter about it. Alright. You know, Mama's got some history with this one Jaeger guy I've seen in here before. Old geezer looks like he can pack a real mean punch. Okay. Yeah. All that stuff. Don't have enough to trade in for things. Trade in a tier bomb for a tiro bomb. Let's see. And I think last time I tried to go down here, I got, yeah. Not yet. Maybe someday. I'm so damn bored. I haven't been getting into any fights with the Vipers lately. Can't let this lull put a damper on my skills. I better practice shooting a slingshot for a little while. I've been practicing martial arts ever since I was a kid. Pretty confident in hand-to-hand combat too. Good for you, man. The CGF's hunting wolf-like monsters on the mountains? I'm admittedly a little curious about our wolven friends. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a hunt. They're just patrolling the area. Hey, where'd you find something like that out anyway? Looks like there's some truth to my words. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing a similar story in the church's testaments. The White Wolf keeps vigil over this karmic land, for here is where the bell tolls. Or something like that, I think. I don't really believe in it, though. Oh, really? That's the same story the village chief told us. I wasn't expecting to hear that from you, of all people. Here the bell tolls, and time marches on. BioWare running on fumes? Baldur's Gate remake? What even is BioWare working on nowadays? Like, what is their main flagship title? BioWare, right? No, that's Obsidian I'm thinking of. All I remember is BioWare used to be the GOAT, and now they're not. Azel must continue to visit the hospital for regular checkups. Such is necessary given his extended period of unconsciousness. I see. It's unfortunate. I was walking along East Street earlier when a woman called out to me. Turns out it was Azel's sister. She was wondering how he was doing. She's pretty worried about him since he was hospitalized. I can't find the right timing to apologize to my sister. I thought I'd be able to offer a bit of reassurance since I've been worrying her. I guess I'll apologize to her after checkups, say that I've fully recovered. Best not to put stuff like that off, though. Azel will need to return to the hospital for regular checkups for a while. Don't worry though, we all plan on pitching in for the hospital bills. That's nice. They're working on not being closed by EA. Oh boy, ain't that the story for so many studios out there? You want EA to pull the plug already? It's been on live support for too long, I guess. Damn, that's crazy to think though. That we're at this point now. Both BioWare and Wrath of the Righteous? No, God. WOTC. Every single time I see that, I'm like, War of the Chosen, XCOM. Oh my God, dude. Our shadows of their former selves have no positive expectations of a remake. I mean, if the developers who originally were there that made the company great aren't there anymore, then is there really any hope? Wizards of the Coast. There you go. I couldn't think of what it was. My brain was just immediately XCOM pilled. War of the Chosen. EA and Sony buying suitors and screwing them over. I mean, Microsoft does that too. Like a lot of people do. Mass Effects, yeah. Well, did they release another Mass Effect after Andromeda? I heard that it was an absolute plane crash. XCOM Chimera Squad? I haven't actually played it. I might try it out, to be honest, at some point, if I can find like an open slot for it and I'm feeling it. But I know it's different from regular XCOM by quite a fair bit. You're still a total newbie. You gotta make sure you got all the rules down, one by one. Now listen up. First thing you gotta learn is how to greet a fellow Viper. Whenever Wald or any of the other senior members come up to you, you hit them with a sup. Got it? Sup. Okay. Hello. Don't hello me. We taught you how to greet us. Now put your back into it. Sup. Stupid idiots, man. Some chick moved into Lotus Heights all by herself. She must have a whole lot of screws loose if she thinks living alone here is a good idea. But her rack, oh, sweet audios, don't even get me started. Isn't this the freaking orbital motorboat dude? Pretty sure. Still talking about a rack? That's all he ever thinks about. We see those jackasses from the government around here sometimes too. They say it's for a redevelopment survey. Yeah, bunch of dumbasses. We send them packing real quick. Damn suits. They can piss off out of here and go straight to Gehenna. I've been there before. Not a nice place. Not filled with happy stories either. It's important to have priorities in life. Hey, yeah, at least that guy knows exactly what he wants. And I can respect that. Can't knock him for that. Yeah. Eyes on me. Get your eyes on me. I'm hungry like a beast, so you better flee. Oh, God. What is this? This feels kind of like the end of a life cycle of a YouTuber. Probably a better end for a lot of YouTubers out there. Not gonna lie. Start a YouTube career, grow popular, become famous, stagnate, and then decide, you know what, I'm gonna become a rapper on SoundCloud or something. That's where you end up. Toki was discharged from the hospital, but he's still going back there for regular checkups. Screw those guys. Ravage must think they're hot shit. They probably do. You probably also think you're hot shit. You guys hear some chick moved into the Lotus Heights all by herself? Can you guys believe it? What kind of girl lives alone in the downtown district? I scoped her out real quick too. She looks dumb as hell. What the fuck? Punch this guy. How dares you? In some weird way though, they're all like noticing that she moved in here by herself. But I also feel like they're not really going to threaten her in any way. It's more of a like weird type of concern. Like, are you crazy? You shouldn't be doing this. My old man's still drinking his life away back in his room. It's already noon and he's still at it. That deadbeat's only skills how much booze he can hold down. What a loser. Oh, this poor kid, man. By the way, is your dad the drunk behind the door on the top right of the Acacia apartments or whatever it's called? At least Van has a dad. He is a deadbeat, though. What the fuck? Oh, damn. These poor kids, man. I like to carry this bag around to store any scraps I managed to find. The traders check out what I picked up and end up buying some of it. And at the end of the day, the streets are cleaner. Now that's killing two birds with one stone. Good for you, Cannon. I hope you find treasure someday. Get rich and get out of here. Live a better life. I had 3 more repair jobs come through my door today. Dang, really don't get enough help around here. Be nice if I still had an apprentice to help out. Don't have any of these weapons. I do have the U material for it though. A trooper? Cannon is on that hustle grind set. I bet you that kid when he grows up, gonna be rich. Alright. Oh, actually. Wrong button. Wrong button. Still the wrong button. Okay. No, I think... Wasn't there... There we go. We now have the ability to fast travel. Almost forgot about that. We got the map from last time. Now that we know confirmed that there's basically like new dialogue here and there, I should be talking to the peeps in the buildings as well. I was planning on buying a vacuum cleaner, but what's the difference between the red one and the white one? Right. Suction power and, something else, right? I mean, the color? Hello. Replace covers? What is that? Gotcha, Insaniac. Well, I feel you, man. Well, mine is not in my life anymore, but I have a distinct feeling that this won't be the last I see of him, considering he's raising my half brothers right now. Oh boy. People talk about the radicalization of the youth, but if you talk about the radicalization of the elderly, yeah, indeed. I feel like it's kind of more prominent as well. But then again, I could also be very biased. Just the people around me that I see, it's kind of... They fall prey to these beliefs way too easily. Yikes, the manager's trying to handle customers? This won't end well. What's he thinking? He knows even less about ornaments than I do. What? What in the hell is this? Covers, blue sheriff, peace green, black hat, danger orange. Don't think I have the money to waste on something like that. Our manager's at it again. He barely knows anything about orbital tech, but he still tries to show off for customers. I'll have to go help him out. Well, you know, sometimes he wants to do work. Or maybe he's just trying to look good so he can get paid more. Not sure. Erebonia's Ryanford Company made their name as a big weapons manufacturer. Actually, they operate as a massive conglomerate, with each of its divisions producing orbital goods. Their products tend to be durable and practical, much like the people of Erebonia themselves. Thank you for the sales pitch? Intriguing. Don't know. I don't think that guy even works at the store, does he? Quite a lot of time has passed already since we had the grand reopening. I suspect our customers will begin to lose interest in us before much longer. If only I had a few tricks up my sleeve. So it's like the honeymoon phase ending. The manager's been lost in thought over something for a while now. Do you think he might be trying to plan out a new project? I mean, it's kind of important to have something to make people want to come back, I suppose. Especially if you're not, like, the only choice already established. The most important part of managing a department store is never losing the customer's interest. This is the manager's favorite phrase. I can't wait to see how he plans to apply this to his next project. I guess we'll see. My sister is a nurse at St. Ursula Medical College. Have you met her? Her name is Cyrone? Cyrone? Cirone? My parents are forcing me to visit her later, but it's just such a hassle to go all the way over there. What a pain. One of our customers frequently comes by to purchase high-quality black tea. I believe his name was Sergey? He's filled with interesting stories. We ended up chatting for nearly an hour today. Is this really what the chief is up to while we're doing all the work? Unforgivable. Bro's just chatting up girls all day? Oh man. Tyrone? His sister's name is Tyrone? Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the help, Wasabi. Seems like books are our top sellers once again. I run a general goods store, but I see far more people coming to buy books than medicine or sundries. I've been receiving a lot of orders for new releases too. Looks like I'll have to increase the shelf space a lot for books. Okay. Got any books then? I already have this one. Decoration for Ellie's room. 1,000 Mira. Ain't got shit. The customers behind him started to get really annoyed after the first 30 minutes. Imagine though, dude. Like, you're lining up to buy something and the person in front of you spends forever, actually 30 minutes, talking to the whoever they're talking to. Oh boy. Mom spends half of her morning shopping. And half of her afternoon, you guessed it, shopping. I'm sorry to hear about that one, Kane. I hope life gets better for you, man. Back when I first opened my store, I used to fly all over the continent to purchase designer goods. But now that I've established a supply route, I can simply order anything I need. It was fun back then, though. I kinda miss it. Huh. Well, you know what they say. The devil wears Prada. Okay, let's see. I bought all the ingredients I needed and checked out Prada's newest arrivals. What else? What else can I spend my money on? The owner of the shop likes to dust off the silverware in his spare time. Not to mention, he looks like he has a grand old time doing it. Isn't that kind of weird? How dare you enjoy your job? Actually. That is, that kind of comment is basically the equivalent of people getting mad at me in the comment sections for enjoying video games too much. You seem like in such of a good mood, like you're joking and laughing and having fun with friends playing a video game that I enjoy, but you're not enjoying it the way that I want you to, and so I'm mad. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry, I guess. Thinking about the black market has me feeling down recently. Any piece of art owned by a wealthy person whose business crashed and burned ends up eventually going there. No matter how beautiful the art is, it ends up a part of the wicked underworld. How sickening. Thought it wears a suit and tie? Depends on the depiction. Disgusting. I know, Asami, I know. I'm filthy. I refuse to take showers. I only play video games. It's just a rumor, but apparently monsters have been running amok in Mainz. World sure is a crazy place, I tell you. Aren't there orbital lights set up to ward off monsters? Did they break? Mainz, monsters. Orbital lights not working. This all seems like plot-relevant setup. I've been hearing a few rather unpleasant rumors regarding the Mafia. Do you hear pleasant rumors of the Mafia? I think that's normal. I'm just praying that no tourists get caught up in their petty actions. Yeah, that would severely damage your income, I'm sure. Well, maybe it's not that way in this world in Saniac. Maybe, you know, art is still a nice thing. Probably valued differently. Dazzling buildings, picturesque scenery. Nah, couldn't give a hoot about anything like that. What I like are the kind of places that let you cut loose and live it up. No, the entertainment district is out of the question. If trouble cropped up, we'd be suspended. Suspended from what? The manager and Braun have been friends forever. They're inseparable. They even decide on all the ins and outs of the restaurant's management together. Staying such close friends after all these years is honestly something I really admire. Well, friendships being able to last that long? That's good. Ah, how lovely. They say a fair amount of traders make their way to America to conduct business. Granted, with how scrumptious their vegetables are, I'm sure business goes rather well for them out there. Still, I have to tip my hat to all those merchants for willingly trekking out to the middle of nowhere. We ran into a little trouble with our inventory, but worry not. I adjusted everything with the chef. I can 100% guarantee that you will be met with all of our usual flavors. Let's start with the chef. What happened? It looks like the railway deliveries are running late today. The railway deliveries. But we'll hang in there just fine. Moisdorf already thought up an alternate menu and everything. I plan on sprinkling some of my own personal flavor in there, though. Something happened to the trains? Were they attacked? Or just delayed? Crossbell is home to a whole host of beauties. Got a big star, the dazzling Ilya Platier, the trailblazer in finance, the lovely Maribel Croix, just to name two. Even your ordinary girl walking around town keeps up with the latest fashion trends. It's no wonder why I'm so drawn to them all. Hee 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 hee. Dude, I think you're just horny. That being said, though, I'm sure we've all been there at some point. Let's see. Next up is the casino, and then we're spending the night at that fancy hotel. Where was the hotel located again? Should be nearby, right? It's like right across from the casino. My husband has been acting strange for quite some time now. Perhaps he's just nervous. This is our first time abroad and all. That's fair. Your husband's probably similar to me. The overplanner. Sometimes you just gotta let loose and go with the flow, but it does give you a lot of peace of mind when you know, like, a schedule, where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do beforehand, before getting there. How do we get to that chest? If I let things keep going this way, my rivals are going to outpace me. Oh, what should I do? I need to think of a way to beat them. Your rivals? In like, well, humanitarian services? Yeah. Yeah. Quite the impressive piece came into my possession today. See, a Goldia ring, engraved with the crest of the White Falcon. And if my hunch is right, it's an heirloom of the Royal Liberalian family. A dazzling, unparalleled gem, pawned off by a debaucherous duke some years ago. I think I know who. A royal heirloom. Is it really all right for her to have something like that for sale? I'm not sure, but if she isn't cautious, it could turn into a diplomatic problem. I can't really weigh in on this one either, considering we have no proof of it even being the genuine article. Yeah. You know, If you want to investigate it that badly, you can always buy it, dearies. Keep in mind, it will cost you an arm and a leg. The craftsmanship is superb and the gold you used is of the highest quality. Holy cannoli. There's a lot of mirror. These are good items, but there's a lot of mirror. Alright. Exquisite dolls. Why is it specifically the dolls that I can look at? Weird. Later chapter. If they move the thingamabobbers, all the thingamabobbers in the way, it'd be pretty easy to get over there. We got a lot of pretty young ladies working here. Might be hard entertaining customers all day, but the money is good. Some of them even ask to get their payment in advance. Man, everyone's a greedy ass. Alright, dude. Really? You got a barker parked in front of our door? Jeez, what a pain. We're an honest business with a license to operate. The parker isn't even a part of this business. What the hell? I've been seeing this dreamy-looking young guy around the entertainment district. He has this cool, mysterious air about him. Not to mention that androgynous look of his can make any girl weak in the knees. He's always with some wealthy lady, so I haven't been able to make a move. You know, I wonder if he's a host. When you said androgynous, I thought of the gang leader. But then she said he's always with a wealthy lady. Then that made me question whether or not I was thinking the right person. Oh no. Get the hell out of here, yeah. Check the department store in Central Street beyond the cashier counter on the left. I'm assuming that's going to be a path to potentially get to there, but yeah. It's pretty early on. I mean, I don't know if I can even get there. It's not even open. Like, there's a door there, but no way to access it from anywhere here. Yeah, that's okay. We don't need every single item in the game to beat the game, especially not on normal. At least to warm the coat. Wrong button. West Street, then we can circle all the way around to residential and entertainment. Right. As for that one, I think we have to go through the geofront. Roger that, pun. I shall do my best to look at game and not chat. Ryu better not be thinking about keeping it. I told him this is a one-time deal. Better not have forgotten. Better not have. There are 5 different fashion magazines you can read in Crossbow. We make 3 of them in Crossbow, while the other 2 are from the Empire and the Republic, respectively. I read through all of them as much as I can. That's cool. Grow up to be a fashionista? Hopefully not a Danganronpa fashionista. What's happening here? Hey, it's the special support section. It's been a while since we last saw you guys. About a week, I think. So what's up? Actually, what's the deal with the kitten? It looks fairly young. Maybe about 6 months old if I were to guess. Are you her owners? No, we found her roaming around West Street all alone. We think she might be lost. Heh. She was pretty weak, but we made sure to give her a ton of food. And look, She's as good as new. Aren't we amazing? But wait a minute. Why don't we just ask them to help us out, Ryu? Them? You know we can't do it ourselves. What's this all about? Actually, there's a request we'd like to make. Mind hearing us out? Alright. To summarize, you would like for us to find her true owner? Thought so. She was wearing a collar when we first found her. We took it off because it looked like she was suffering when we first found her, but it should mean that she has an owner. Yeah, she doesn't really seem to like us all that much either. Probably because she has no idea who we are. I'd imagine her real owners are worried sick by now. In the off chance that she wasn't abandoned, I hope. We should try finding them for the kitten's sake. You have any clues as to who the owner might be? Yeah, about that. Henry here was thinking that it might be a kid. The collar looked handmade. Doesn't that seem like something a kid like us would do? I mean, not necessarily, but I can kind of understand the line of thinking. I can see that. I guess we should narrow the search to households with kids then. That cuts our list of potential spots down quite a bit at least. Either way, it's your call, Lloyd. Well... sure. We're probably gonna end up being late going to St. Ursula, but let's try and look for the kitten's owner for a bit. First of all, we should probably take the kitten with us. Is that wise? He's quite feeble at the moment. Don't you think it would be a bit hard on the poor thing to bring her with us? I have just a solution for that. Mind letting me hold her, Rio? Oh, sure. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, come here, girl. And, yeah, go. Lloyd took the frail kitten in his arms and gently placed her inside his jacket. There we go, all tucked in. This should work, or we should be able to walk around safely at the very least. What's this? Who knew you'd had a way with animals? Bro, succeeded in the animal handling role. I admit, I'm impressed. Well done, Lloyd. So let me get this straight. You think it'd be best to assume that the owner's a child, right, Henry? Yeah, probably. And since we found her over near the residential district, her home might be somewhere over there. I guess that makes sense. Either way, our best bet is focusing on residential communities. Ready, everyone? Alright. Search for the kitten's owner. I really want to keep her, though. Henry's parents won't let him keep a pet. Neither will my dad. That's why I'm begging you guys to help us out. Yu's dad is really strict, so we need to be thorough when we clean up after her. Thank you, guys. I'll leave the little one to you, then. Alright. Do we actually... no. Would have been fun if we had, like, the cat actually poking out of one of Lloyd's pockets. Because that's what I'm assuming is happening, right? Pretty much. Cecile's so busy with work that she can't even visit us on the weekends. I wish she would, though. It's not like she has a husband to keep her busy. Don't be too hard on her, Auntie Latey? Cecile's already got enough on her plate to worry about. Oh yes, I'm well aware. That doesn't change the fact that I'd like to see her every once in a while. She should at least come home and enjoy the occasional meal with us. Alright. Seek the parents of this kitten. Every request we have gotten so far is from someone we already have a contact with. Was it? I mean, wasn't there the request from random dude in the hotel? where he was a tourist and he lost something. I had to go around and find it. The croissants here are to die for. I made it a routine to grab one alongside a nice steamy espresso. Always hits the spot. I don't think I have the things for this quest, so I'm just going to save just in case though, but I should be fine to talk to them. Alright, actually, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alrighty, I have returned with water. I should drink some too, my dudes. Been about an hour since we started. But yeah, I do see your point. I suppose it makes sense, considering that we don't exactly have any sort of fame or notoriety. That the only people who would know to make a request with us would be people that we've already talked to. That's fair. Oh, it's you guys. Did you get the ingredients? I don't have them. Wait, I do. Here are the ingredients you requested. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now I can finally take down Oscar once and for all. I figured we should lend her a hand with how rough of a time she was having, but... did we really do the right thing here? That'll be fine. Competition will just make them better bakers in the long run. I think that's fair. Thanks for everything today. You're a lifesaver. I'll be sure to outdo Oscar with my latest creation. Good luck with your training, Bennett. I know you can do it. I do. I think. An egg sandwich and a croissant. I think I'll buy some donuts too. They're the perfect afternoon snack. I might be going a little bit overboard. I do want that snack though. Sometimes, you know. Indulge yourself. Every once in a while, that's fine. We were in the paper, but not very flatteringly. Indeed. Notoriety too. Not simply just fame and good reputation. Shoot, the delivery is late. We still don't have our ingredients. This must be tied to the trains being late. We'll have to use our stock more conservatively today. I'm just running out of ingredients. I feel ashamed for not being better prepared. If you have a good storage area and you can store these kind of things. You probably should, just in case. Our daily special is made with wheat and vegetables sourced from America. Bread produced in the Republic is cheaper these days, but you'll find it's not nearly as fresh. Can't say I'm surprised that you're picky about your ingredients. Indeed. 4 pieces of fish fillet, 3 monster eggs. Starting to run pretty low. Can you tell me where they are? Should be able to get those fillets off of some of those fishy monsters. Okay, thanks, Randy. Birds and snakes are our best bet for the eggs. You know your stuff, Randy. Must be from all that time spent in the CGF. I guess I have seen my fair share of fights. Monsters drop quite a number of items that can be used as ingredient. Something to definitely keep an eye out for. I'm sure will come in handy during our investigations. Okay. Birds, snakes, fishies. That being said, when it comes to the stuff that we have, oh yeah, we got plenty of monster egg. We just need the fish fillet. Gotta run into some fishy monsters. Right. Have you guys heard about this? There's apparently an enormous ancient ruin along Ursula Road. Oh. Is that where that is? I'm thinking that may be where we end up at the very beginning of the game, which is, well, obviously a flash forward. It's a tower that dates all the way back to the Middle Ages, supposedly. Oh, what I wouldn't give to snap some pictures of it. Ursula Road, eh? Down south? Oh, then it's probably that big tower thing that we see on the map, is what he's referring to. We're gonna have to head down that way anyways, so maybe I'll stop by. Actually, where does this go? West Crossbell Highway. It heads off to Belgard Gate and the Maine's Mountain Path. Oh, for Adios' sake, my husband's bad habits have resurfaced. How am I even supposed to cook like this? What are your bad habits, sir? Wait a sec. This table isn't aligned with the center of the room. No, 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 this won't do at all. Gotta go and retake the measurements. Bro is suffering from pretty severe OCD, I would assume. Food does look pretty good, though. Just like me with my factory lines. Feng Shui is a serious business, so I've heard. Hey, did you know that they opened up a theme park in Michelin? The IBC financed and developed the whole thing themselves. I heard that they pulled out all the stops by using all the latest tech to build the thing. I'd like to see it for myself at least once. Michelin. Wherever that is. Michelin Resort. Down south. Southeast. Judging from the path there, though, it seems like it's only available to get to through boat? Maybe someday we'll go there. You, of all people, should understand. I do. That's why I said. Just like my factory lines. It's just like, I'd rather keep things organized so that whenever I have to reorganize, I know where everything is. Or at the very least, if I do need to expand, I can expand without having to redo everything. At least that's my thought process. Not that I'm good at it though, but I'm trying. I'm very strict when it comes to throwing out the trash. Please take care when separating out your recyclables. It's a shame that city disposal only does the bare minimum. I get peeved when I see them toss everything together. Especially after I take such pains to organize it all. What a bunch of jerks. That's fair. Nothing here. Oh, interesting. Shadowrun, eh? I do recall that was a game that you had gifted me way early on into the channel's life. I still haven't been able to find some time to get around to it, but I have heard really good things about it. That's neat though. Feng Shui has measurable effects, imagine. That's what all the Feng Shui enthusiasts think that it really does for them. Because there are some people who are just absolutely crazy about it. They cannot stand things not being, like, correct to Feng Shui. Which there might be something to it, but who knows? Excuse me, let me ask you something. Do you want a cat by any chance? We found a stray kitten and we're trying to find its owner. No, I don't, but... Can I have the kitty? I've always really wanted one. Oh wait, actually my parents run a store inside our house. But I don't think they'd let me keep a kitty inside there. Sorry about that. You gotta find this kitten's rightful owner anyway. Aw, too bad. Oh no, what am I saying? The kitty needs to go back home, so I hope you find the owner. Another dead end, she says, looking at the kid directly. I tried greeting Momo when I came in, but the poor thing looked so uncomfortable, and then she just up and ran away. What a shy girl she is. I haven't seen Ryu and Henry around these parts lately. Where have they been? It's rare to not see them playing out front. Well, we're not gonna tell them. They're all doing their own thing right now. I'm gonna go check out a shop over in Central Square. And apparently someone's moved into that old building over there. I must have completely missed that happening. I wonder how long it's been occupied. I didn't notice that anyone move in at all. You think she's talking about the special support section building? Yeah, we still got a long way to go before we're a household name. Yeah, it is a pretty old building. I was like, oh, they talk about the girl moved into the old district again? But no. She's talking about us, because it's the Central Square. Would have been a hint to go look for them if you hadn't already found their quest. Fair enough. Well, it's nice that there's like in-game dialogue to point you in the right direction. You have a moment? I was wondering if you've been looking after a kitten here. Perhaps if you know someone who is. A kitten? You know that this is a law office, right? We can't let a cat live in here. It makes a good point. What if the cat is like specifically handling legal cases with pets? Now that would set you apart from other law offices. Get some pretty good business that way, I'm sure. Alright, let me just barge into your home. I have cooking class at Sophia's house tomorrow. Sophia's an incredible cook, so I go over there sometimes to learn a thing or two from her. I have to hurry up and finish the chores so I can get ready to head on over. Not exactly, Wasabi. Detective Pikachu. I say exactly, but I've never actually seen the movie. I think I'll sort through everyone's old clothes today. That way the kids won't be scrambling for clothes when the seasons change. Seasonal change clothing. Couldn't be me. Still wear shirt and pants that I've had for several years now. Same pair. It's still working, so no need to get rid of it. I went over to Times and bought myself 2 colossal textbooks. One about politics, the other about economics. I need to learn all about those if I ever want to move up the societal leaderboard. I should look for party manners for dummies while I'm at it. I'm going to be readier than ever next time. Okay, dude. He's got a goal, he's moving for it. I don't think it's a good goal to have. But you do you. What's happening here? Oh! Ah! This is your house. Yeah! We're very happy. We have to be happy. Sorry, the negotiations dragged on. How's Colin been, by the way? He's begun to enjoy drawing pictures again. In fact, he's been begging me for a new notebook to draw in recently. Good to know. Seems he's curious about everything too. Oh, hello everyone. I didn't know you'd be visiting. Oh, sorry, Harold. Are we interrupting anything? Oh no, not at all. But anyway, how are you all doing? Are you feeling tired at all? IRL, quite. In-game, probably not. Please feel free to stick around and rest as long as you need. You'll have to forgive me for not being able to offer you as much as a host though. Well, and we did just randomly barge into your house. It's fair. Hey Colin, do you have a second? Do you or anybody you know own a cat? A kitty cat? What kind of kitty is it? Oh, hold on. It's this little girl right here. Oh, I know this kitty. Whoa, seriously? Yeah, she likes to walk on our fence sometimes. I haven't seen her much lately though. Looks like our little pussycat is from around these parts. It also likely narrows down the owner to somebody living in the residential district. Let us continue the search. Got it. Thanks, Colin. You were a big help. I'm glad. I hope I see you guys again soon. Actually, do you have like a... No. Huh. I don't know about you guys, but I have questions about the whole, like, the kitchen and the bedroom kind of in the same room sort of setup. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I think the bed sheets would not smell very nice. Or maybe they smell too nice. Yeah. Got a really big ass house, but I think we spaced things out a lot. Probably should have put the kitchen downstairs, but... Oh, that's nice. It opens. Not there, that's the abandoned house. The residential district is situated in the far northwestern part of the city. If you continue along this road, you can leave Crossbow City via the northern gates. The mountain path that'll take you to the Crossbow Cathedral and the mining village mains. All the monsters are attacking, apparently. A cover sheet? Ah, so that's what those are for. Never lived at a studio apartment. My parents owned a mansion when I was growing up. It was filled with maids and butlers, so I never had a chance to learn how to do housework. Getting married certainly has been an adventure. I've actually had to learn a lot of things as a result. No complaints from me though. I'm loving every second of my life. That's strange. But I'm happy for you. That's good. I almost think most people in that sort of life would get used to it. And then having to do anything else would be absolute torture. Oh, what's happening here? Are you the owner of the kitty? Looks like a little girl lives here. Let's see if this might be our match. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment? Bond. James Bond. I think the name Studio Apartment is an extreme marketing move to make single-room apartments sound attractive. You know, that's fair, actually. That would make a whole lot of sense. Because, like, saying single-room apartment doesn't exactly have the same ring as studio apartment, does it? Do Orbital kitchens smell? I don't think it's the whole Orbital kitchen thing. I think cooking food is what's going to smell. So regardless, it should probably have some sort of effect. But then again, this is a video game. So, yeah, who cares? Good. Could I help you with something? We're with the CPD, and we're conducting a small investigation. Do you happen to own a cat by any chance? No, we don't. Sunita, sweetheart, do you know anything about this? I don't know anything. Huh. I'm busy reading a book with father, so could you please go away? Swing and a miss. I would recommend we extend our search in the neighborhood. You're right. There's a chance we overlook something, so one more round wouldn't hurt. Never mind. I'll see with the way they were sitting, I thought that he was trying to, like, console her for, losing her cat. That was not the case. We don't keep pets in our home. Couldn't be of any help to you. I don't know anything. I'm busy reading. Go away. Alright. Old man? I've noticed our neighbor's daughter wandering outside of her home by herself quite often recently. Who knows how far those tiny feet of hers are taking her? It's dangerous for kids to wander the city alone. You can never be too careful, you hear? I mean, fair. Probably shouldn't be wandering around the city alone. Oh. Excuse me, Lloyd. Were you looking to visit this house, perchance? Yep. After all, the kitten's owner might live here, right? It seems there is a high chance they have children around the right age. I don't think that's the case. All right. What if nobody's home? We should ring the doorbell first, right? Yeah, good call. What's up, Mademoiselle? You're acting kind of funny. It's almost like this is your house or something. Weird. Wow. There's an orbital doorbell? They must be well off. Excuse me, this is the CPD. Would we be able to speak with you for a bit? It won't take more than a minute. Ah, yes, I'll be there in just a moment. And there goes Ellie. I am Helmer, this family's butler. Oh my god. I can't believe it. It's a family butler whose name isn't some form of Sebast or Sebastian. That's crazy, dude. I believe you said you were with the police, correct? Yeah, no need to feel alarmed though. Not an emergency or anything like that. Does this household happen to own a pet cat? A cat, you say? No, I'm afraid not. This residence does not own any pets. While I may be fond of cats, the master and my lady are more of the dog type. Oh, really? Swing and a miss. That was more nerve-wracking than I thought it'd be. Well, at least he just said lady instead of Ellie. Imagine if the butler walked out and was like, Mademoiselle. He's always had that nickname. Always. Okay, so... Oh, no. Wrong button. That was all the residential district. Not there. The entertainment district? How far must I go for this little kitty cat? No luck. No luck. Just keep looking. Yeah, the kid with us. Probably not the best idea to wander the city with her in tow. Never mind. So... Oh, no, I had to trigger a cutscene this way. Look. Ah, it actually is you. Mary! Oh, Mary! Where could you have run off to this time? Mary, come out! Were you keeping the pet cat secretly? You couldn't admit it in front of your father? Didn't we talk to that little missy earlier? I suppose this is the little girl that's been going out on her own? Yeah, what's going on though? She's acting sort of strange. So that's why she's been wandering around outside. That's what the old man was talking about. Tiny child, where are you going? Where has she gone? She went up this way now. Oh, she's over here. Oh, that sweet child. Where has she gone off to? Excuse me. Are you searching for something? Yes. Are you looking for a kitten by any chance? One like this? Mary! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Oh, you silly girl. Where'd you run off to? I suppose that makes matters easier then. Must be your owner, right? Not exactly. Mary's actually a stray cat. She's stray, even though she has a collar? Mary may be a stray, but she's still mine. That's why I went and gave her a collar. Huh. Can't say I saw that one coming. The truth is, I wanted to keep Mary at my house, but Father would never allow that. After all, Mary tore her up all of Father's important work papers. I saw her do it. Mary came in through the window and took an afternoon nap in Father's study. After she woke up, she tore all of his papers to shreds. This just sounded kind of familiar, actually. Didn't we visit that house before and the mother had said something about this? Of like the father's work papers getting torn up? I could be imagining it, but... I'm so sorry, Father. I think it would have been better if you had explained the situation to your father as soon as it happened. The kitten sped off somewhere once she finished ripping up the documents, right? So you started searching for Mary because you were worried about her. I'd say that's case closed then. Those were quality deductions, Lloyd. Well, I suppose kittens will do as they please, huh? I mean, it's not like the cat knew any better. Damn near impossible to get them to behave how you want, I bet. Yeah, you're probably thinking that there's no hope of keeping Marie at your house. If you love her so much, then why not try explaining the circumstances to your father? That would be best. Don't worry, we'll be there with you. Let's go speak to your father together, shall we? You've been wanting to keep a kitten? Oh, so this is what it's all been about. Huh? I've been worried about how peculiar Sunita's been acting for a little while now. She kept running off on her own without giving us even a hint of where she was going. The cat may have torn up my documents, but I suppose they weren't that important. So, that means you aren't mad at Marie, Father? Can we keep her then? Please, please, please? Yes, of course, sweetheart. I'm happy to say that we've added a new member to our family. However, Sunita, it's your responsibility to properly take care of Marie, understood? Oh, damn. Roger that one, Steve. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you have a good rest of your day. But yeah, I was gonna say, this feels like one of those situations of like, the father tells their child, you must take care of the cat. I didn't really want to have a pet in the family, but if so, and it makes you happy, then I shall accept it. And then you like fast forward like 2 or 3 months, and the pet and the father are completely inseparable. Like the dad is just straight up the one taking care of him. And he loves it too. I don't know. I feel like I've seen that happen quite a few too many times for it not to be coincidence. I think this is just a pattern of behavior. Of course. Thank you so much, Father. Oh, damn. Cat. Nyago. I call that one happy ending. Happy ending indeed. How sweet. Our father clearly loves her very much. Agreed. I can tell the little kitten is just as overjoyed. However, Lloyd, it was unnecessary of the police to escalate the issue as far as we did, correct? I had you confused for a bracer rather than a detective. You got me there. I guess this case did end up being just a bit of public service. I mean, it's kind of what we're supposed to do, no? But we call ourselves the Special Support Section, don't we? I'd say these kinds of tasks are right up our alley. Anyway, that's a wrap. Can we head out? Time to get a move on. See what I did there? Cat. Marie, look this way. Thank you for your help today. That's all I have to say. Bonya. Good thing fathers had a predisposition for caring for cute little creatures. Never in a million years, pun. Nobody has thought a thought like that before. Sunita is completely devoted to caring for that little kitten of hers. You'd think she would have asked me if we could keep the kitten if she loves her so much. Well, considering how Sunita usually acts, she was probably too worried I'd refuse. That's exactly what she was feeling, actually. Oh, I remember you all. You came to our house with Sunita earlier, right? Are you all acquainted with my husband, perhaps? Care to join me for some tea? Thanks, but we'll have to pass this time. I hope you continue to take good care of Marie for us. Marie? Who's that? So the father just straight up adopted a pet into the family and the wife doesn't even know? Oh boy. Hopefully she's okay with it. Alright. Yep, no new dialogue with yous. Dangerous for kids to wander around town. Hey there, wanna play? Thanks for coming to Barca Casino. Does your dialogue change at all? Or are you just bunny girl? Ugh. Damn it all. This is the last time I let that chick walk all over me. Next time we play, I swear I'll crush her into the dirt. Miss Laney? I'm already tired of playing at the cards table. Perhaps I'll request Mr. Drake to do me the honor of being my opponent. I've heard that he was a famous gambler in his younger years. Galetti and Alinda are both incredible gamblers. Let me tell you, if they wanted you seriously, you'd lose all of your money easily. But you know what? I actually heard that the owner's way better than both of them. I want to see that with my own eyes someday. How is that possible? I mean, I'm sure that there's several different techniques to all these games in order to become really good at gambling. But, yeah. Not a world that I want to be familiar with. Working here, I've come to learn life's most bittersweet trap. You see, just when you think you've figured out how fate will unfold, that's when it pulls the rug right out from under you. Everything's a gamble in the end, so be sure to stay on your toes. That's really deep. Really deep, Alinda. Miss Ray Taras says one of our regulars that visits from the Republic once a week. Heh, she's one hell of a gambler. Good for her. Thankfully, I can't lose any money to her, so I don't got none. I've been parading around these streets for 50 years. Compared to me, you're still just a baby second from her mother's teat, Randy. Heh, you got me there, Gramps. I've only been around these parts for a year and a half at most. Is it truly worth competing over something this shameless, Randy? It's the roulette operator telling you that you can't save scum roulette numbers? Oh, is that what she's saying? I see. That's, damn. I guess they thought that that could be a potential exploit when it comes to the money and completely break the economy of the game, so that's fair. Bit of a shame, though. Could have been fun to just go around with infinite money if you wanted to. A high-ranking government official has reserved our VIP room for tonight. We'll be treating him and all of his guests to the finest service our casino has to offer. Again, man. Haven't you been getting way too many of those lately? Well, we've been seeing more patrons, so I can't complain. You better not come barging in here around that time. You hear me, Randy? Yeah. You know I want nothing to do with those jackasses anyway. Yeah, who does? I think most people just do it out of obligation. Well, that was a casino. Ice cream! Get your ice cream! Oh boy, I'm super thirsty. Are there any juice stalls around here? I mean, you could also sell juice yourself. Nothing's stopping you. Lady Ilya! I now have in my possession photos of her in street clothes, her stage dresses, and the gown she wears in her dressing room. All I need now is one of her in her current practice outfit. Just gotta find my chance to snap the pic and then my collection's golden. That's kind of creepy, actually. Damn. I sure wish I owned an orbital camera right about now. Something like that is way too pricey for a poor student like myself. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna get kicked out. Looks like only people with the proper authorization are allowed inside right now. Let's refrain from entering uninvited. Never mind. Buddy is not obsessed? Oh yeah, no. She's just a fan. This is normal, healthy behavior. You guys here? Ultra Millennium changed management a couple of years ago. Yeah, apparently they took all the luxury and opulence it was known for before and cranked that up to 11. I think I'll stay in one of the premium suites when I go from rags to riches. When will you go to riches? What's your plan exactly? Lick. Just stocked up on some ice cream from the stall down that way. The girl there was really cute. I'd get her a job here if she ever went out of business. That's... Oh, God. That's fucked, dude. The government provides many incentives to encourage the tourism industry to flourish. Tourism and trade are Crossbell's key industries that help drive the economy. I'm honored to be a part of it. I'm happy that you're honored. I guess it's that sense of feeling like you're a part of a greater whole. Part of a community. It's always nice. It's almost time for our patrons on the sightseeing tour to return. I'd best prepare myself to welcome them back. I mean, I do know that they're a gambler. I'm just questioning, yeah, when is that gonna happen, dude? There are incredibly few people who gambled and made a ton of money out of it. And they're either super smart and gamed the system, or they got super lucky and didn't go spending all their money with all of the, let's say, temptations that the casinos will present to you. I think if you do win big, they'll constantly like keep calling you to come back and spend money at the casino so that they make it all back. That's their usual thing. Just gotta resist. Don't do it. Letitia hired all of our current staff members when she became the manager a couple of years ago. Though we do have some unique personalities among our staff, they're all extremely skilled at what they do. Nothing here. When you go to Vegas and look at the street, it's clear that someone has a system that works, and it ain't the gamblers. Yep, certainly ain't. I'd best stay away from that. Most of us best stay away from that. If you really wanna, that's fine. But like, I think have a limit at the very least. And don't go over that limit no matter what. Same thing with day trading, you know? You have that fail safe of if it goes down below this point, I'll cut my losses here. We're proud to say that we make the most profit out of any business in the entertainment district, and it's all thanks to our wonderful patrons. However, because of this, we have a fair few business rivals. Complacency is not an option. Very true. It's actually not great when any sort of organization grows so big that they can just do whatever they want without really caring because they have no competition. We see that all too often. As one of the city's patrol officers, I chose this area as my assignment. It may look like a dull place to watch, but a lot of detectives come through here. Since I'm aiming to earn my detective license, don't you think studying them is the perfect reference? What exactly would you study by watching them walk to their workplace? Good afternoon, everyone. Did anything interesting happen while you were investigating America? Nope, nothing yet. We haven't learned anything more than what the CGF already noted down in their report. Aw, what a shame. Oh yeah, I forgot that the CGF conducted their own investigation. I wonder if Noe was out on the field. Your sister? Fran loves to boast about her older sister in the CGF. In fact, after hearing about her day in and day out, I feel like I know her just as well. Come on, Rebecca, don't tease me like that. I only have so much to say because my sister hardly ever contacts me herself. That's all it is. It's not like I'm feeling lonely or anything like that. No siree. Yeah, definitely. Can't say I ever feel good going to headquarters, but being around these lovely ladies always brightens my day. I'm beginning to understand why these two were appointed as receptionists. Hi guys, it's Crime Prevention Week at headquarters. Crime Prevention Week? We're a police department. Shouldn't that be every day of the week? Every week? Yo, what's up, Kiwi Bird? Guess who passed our exams today? Hey! Congrats. I think it's exam season for Serbia as well, so they're working hard on that too. But yeah, to all the people still taking exams and whatnot, I wish you the best of luck. Because I remember those days. They were not the most fun ever. I'd like to remind you all to double check your doors and windows before leaving your home. The first key to prevention is being prepared. Crime Prevention Week. This is the first time I've ever heard of it. Well, I can't say I'm surprised the news hasn't gone out about it. It'd be nice if the higher-ups allocated a larger budget towards spreading awareness. I think the only allocation of budget they're going to do is straight into their pockets. It looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'll record the information. Pretty good. Please accept this as compensation for hard work. Hey, we got paid with that and U material. I'm going to assume U material literally just stands for upgrade material, because the only place we've seen to be able to use that is at the upgrade shop for our weapons. Can't go down. Probably don't want to go up. Well, the rookies' patrol routes are finally settled now, at least. What about you, though, Officer Kate? A veteran like you should go to a district with weaker support. Officer, please spare me the veteran title. It makes me sound so old. Sorry about that, ma'am. It's come to my understanding that last month's incident involved a Diet member. Guess it's no surprise that the top brass is acting all wishy-washy about the whole thing. All I need to know, it involves a politician and that's it. Another CPD special. Why not just arrest the politician? Well, it's not that simple. They haven't stopped us outright. They've been pressuring us to drop it in more roundabout ways. So we gotta tread lightly with this investigation. I just love it when politics get in the way of justice. Oh ho, what do we have here? This dude's wife is smoking hot. I suddenly feel more motivated to do some investigating. Sounds just like you, Randy. Excuse me? Isn't everyone like that? A bit of eye candy is really all you need to perk back up when you're in a slump. You know, Randy, not everybody is built like that. Even for me, some eye candy right now probably couldn't help. No business? Yep. Just wanted to check again. Politics in the way of justice in Crosspell? Never. Never have I ever seen such a ridiculous thing. It won't be much longer until we need to put together the draft for the next budget. And I'm sure, once again, the Diamond members will be clawing at our doors in order to make sure the budget benefits them. Got a killer headache already. I don't envy you, dude. Oh. Speaking of a juice stall, there's a juice stall right over here. My shop is a big hit with tourists. When you're tired from walking around all day sightseeing, nothing perks you up like a nice glass of juice. I'm so glad I chose a juice stand to start out. That is a pretty good idea, though. If, like, there's a common route that a lot of tourists like to take, and by this point they're probably pretty thirsty and tired. Juice stand. Easy money. It's been about 50 years since the City Hall building was constructed. It was designed by the hands of the famous architect, J. Kendall. Its majesty and refined air perfectly represent Crosspell as a whole. What is that lead? To nowhere currently. Yeah, it's in nowhere. Weird. Crossville City Hall. If you're here to inquire about the hours of operation for our Orbital bus service, then you've come to the right place. The service itself is under the jurisdiction of the Transportation Division, though. You come to City Hall to learn about the Orbital bus schedule? I appreciate that Crossville's government has been putting more effort into expanding the Orbital bus service in recent years. I wish the politicians had better intentions behind their actions, though. They're only making these efforts in order to garner popularity. Can't complain, though. It's not like the bus line isn't a valuable part of our lives. Yeah. The intent behind it isn't so pure, but I guess the result is good enough. Used to be in the signals division in the army. We had excess space in our vehicles, so when there was a big exercise and infantry was marching by, we would bring out our crates of soda at 400% price. That is diabolical fun. I can't hate the hustle, but god damn it, man. Get your bag, though. We have no reason to go inside here. Not yet, anyways. Someday we'll raid the place. It's like how in airports, they say, you can't bring any liquids past this point. And then they make you wait for hours and sell liquids at extremely high prices. Bruh. Any individual can check out up to 3 books at a time. That's the most we can keep up with, unfortunately, given how understaffed we are. I think the locals would find it easier if they could borrow up to 5 books, though. Probably. Many. That's how it goes. There's hardly anyone knowledgeable about Crossville's rich history. Someone might be able to tell you history about the last 50 years, but go back 200? No, even just 100. And there's zilch. Nada. I'm so curious as to how Crossville evolved into what it is today. I'm kind of shocked that no one else seems fascinated by it. You're looking for the fairy tale about the White Wolf? I remember seeing it over on the first floor in the children's reading section. I imagine you'll have luck finding it in that area. I think we already read the first chapter, didn't we? Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. This is different. Did we read this? I don't think we did. Yeah, the Saint and the White Wolf. This was... Yeah, I recalled this one. You did read this? Okay. I guess we read everything that we could down here then. This one we also read too. Yeah, may the radiance of the railway be with you. Okay. I believe at the time that we read the story about the White Wolf, though, we didn't know about the legends of it and it actually being relevant and actually a thing, so gotta pay more attention to it if we get more volumes. It's a relief that the library carries so many children's books. And yet, I've noticed that it gets so few visitors. I wonder why that is. To be honest with you, though, considering the size of the city, the amount of people, it doesn't really match, does it? Like, we have this massive-ass library. Just a couple of people in here. Just a couple of people outside. Just a couple of people hanging out in the entertainment district. I know it's probably a technological limitation sort of thing, more so, but, like, yeah. There's not a whole lot of people to go around. Mom, what happens next? I don't know, kid. Read it on your own. that goes back to Central. Is that the harbor? Hello. What does volume mean in book terms? I mean, I believe a volume just designates that this is like the first book, the second book, the third book, and stuff like that. Just separated into separate volumes. Single book that's part of a bigger series. Yeah, there you go. Now that Grace is out of town, our editing session went a lot quicker than it usually does. It's pretty normal for her to go full throttle during our sessions, so they usually end up devolving into heated arguments. Well, she can write one hell of an interesting article, so I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. But, I mean, it takes some time. If you're looking for Grace, she's not here right now. She left the office earlier today with a mischievous grin on her face. I'm guessing she's on the hunt for her latest scoop. I think we're going to run into her sooner rather than later. Probably caught wind of the whole wolf attacks. Oh, what's up? Here to see Grace? Off on a business trip, unfortunately. In the time of day, she's probably out snapping photos of Heimdall, I'd guess. Whatever that is. Anything upstairs? I can't go upstairs. Oh, man. Judge my noodles not by the stall they're served from, but by their quality. I wake up at the crack of dawn to prepare the noodles and let them rest. Once they're ready, I bring them here and boil them. Try as they might, no other stall will ever come close to the ones I've got right here. Capital of the Empire, gotcha. Was in the library book on the Empire. I ain't remembering all these names, my dudes. Let's just put it out there. There ain't no way I gotta be able to remember all these names. Huh? Where's this company supposed to be? Never delivered anything to them before. The addresses for these newly constructed buildings make absolutely no sense. Never done delivery work, but seems like a pain in the ass. So Nikolai's been doing his running here. Well, I'm not gonna let him get an edge over me. Especially not after Rishia has already... What does she mean by that? That's why we're here? Hey. That's why I have chat here to help me out when I have forgotten. If I'm playing this alone, I'm like, oh, cool. I don't remember what that is, but neat. Wait, Celine's here too? I guess none of us can take things easy with casting announcements being made next week. Oh, I see. Not officially confirmed to be part of the next play, they're just trying to become a part of it. Now this is new. This is probably the thing that we're gonna have to get on in order to get over to the amusement park. I heard that there's all sorts of fun to be had over in Mishalam. I can hardly wait. I'm taking my daughter to Mishalam. It'll be our first time riding on one of these cruise ships, so we're pretty excited. Wow, this boat is huge. Never been on a boat before. I missed the last ship because I was too busy eating my lunch. But it looks like the next one's coming way sooner than I thought. Maybe I didn't really need to hurry after all. Maybe you should work on your time management skills. To all passengers traveling to Mishalam, the ship will depart in 5 minutes. We thank you for your patience. This is the ship that takes you to Mishalam? I knew the resort was popular, but it's clearly even more extravagant than I expected. Well, yeah. Extravagance is what Mishalam's all about. It's got a theme park, ritzy shops, and all kinds of other fun spots to check out. You tell me you've never been, Lloyd? Nope, can't say I have. I built the place while I was living abroad. We'll have to introduce you to it sometime. But for now, we ought to get back to work. Yeah, no time to play around. They're taking the Hobbit's Tyson guard. Did I? Maybe I accidentally fell into it. Oh boy. I don't have any bait. That's good. That's good. So it's a damn cruise ship, is it? The blasted thing is getting right in the way of my fishing. Why, I oughta. Bro's gonna go over there and deadlift that cruise ship. Get out of my way. Hey, you. Alright, well, that was that. IBC people? It's been about 10 years since I was first assigned to work for the IBC security department. Around the time this building was finished, I think. That was a pretty busy year for me. I'd just taken up a new post only to be reassigned to the IBC's main building. Good for you. Roswell has managed to remain prosperous through its entire history by engaging in trade and exchanging septium. However, their older methods are no longer valid with the rise of orbital technology. The age of financial investments has begun. Don't waste my time with any small deals. I need to go all in. I see. Requires more research, I take it. Even though it's theoretically possible, its operational capacity can't keep up. It still suffers from limitations, despite using the Epstein Foundation's most top-of-the-line equipment. They're discussing something far beyond my comprehension. To be fair, the Chief is the most knowledgeable specialist in all of Crossbow. Would be more surprising if you were able to follow along. We'd like to boast about how this building is the safest place on the entire continent. Modern buildings require modern security, and we don't hold back. Our security system utilizes the latest in orbital engineering advances. Not to mention, our security department is full of trained professionals. Doesn't matter if you're the greatest criminal in the world. This establishment is impenetrable. Why do I have a feeling that Phantom Thief B is gonna show up again? There have been apparently monsters popping up all over the place. Department managed to receive some of the reports on it. Heard that an intern at St. Ursula was attacked. Some scary stuff, man. I feel for them. Yeah, I feel for them. Feel for them too, bro. I'm thinking of buying a rather expensive gift for my grandchild's birthday. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I've got the full amount. It's nice. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Hello, my dear customers. Are you here to open an account? You can use your IBC accounts to withdraw Mira at any of our branches across the continent. They also work at any of our partnered banks. Pretty convenient, huh? So what do you say? Shall we get one started? No. Actually, I already have one. Saying the greatest criminal in the world is like a summoning spell for phantom thieves, I think. Yeah, those are indeed bald words. And those kind of bald words are exactly what creates the people who can achieve them, right? The whole, you can't do this, but what if I did? It's too enticing. Our reception desk can provide you with any info you need about the operations taking place here. Our building is actually home to 20 different companies. Please refer to this desk if any of them are expecting you. Interesting. Maybe we'll get like a request from a particular company at some point. Then we'll have to come up to here. I assume we go to the elevator or whatever that door is that we're not allowed in through whenever that happens. But we still got a ways to go. Right, so I think the only place I haven't been is Station Street, actually. Wait. Aha. As a child, I always dreamed of becoming a railway engineer. But one day I decided to stick to admiration instead. That's why I'm a train buff now. I like trains. There sure are lots of interesting things going on in Crossbow, aren't there? Sure makes this old heart of mine start pumping with excitement. My, you're as excited as a child in a candy store. Do try to calm down a little, okay, dear? I just received cargo from the Republic a few moments ago. To be delivered to... For real? Gotta take this all the way to Mainz? Have to hurry up or else the sun will set on me. That sucks, dude. Yeah, especially with the fact that Mainz right now is being attacked by monsters. Probably not the safest place to be. Yeah.
Yosha!
Yosha! Roboton! I believe that is everything, actually. Go back to the SSS building and see if there are any requests. Hunting for ingredients. Yeah, this one. We're still doing reported. I don't think we need to report the cat thing to HQ, right? Because this was like a personal request to us, and we found it and delivered said cat. Didn't go through the CPD, so. Alright. I could probably attempt to gear up, but I think we'll be fine so far. We haven't had any issues in the battles. So I think I'll save what I have and continue forward. The thing is, which way do I have to go though? To get to St. Ursula Medical College, I need to head south. And south, oh, Station Street. Gotcha. Oh, try anyway. Think you can file a report even at the CPD? Didn't ask you to do a task? Gotcha. Famous last words. Don't worry, Wasabi. We'll be fine.
はいこちらクロスベル警察ですそれでは報告を承りますねさすが皆さんです
Oh, yeah, no. We can still report it.
報告は以上ですねではまた依頼を達成したらよろしくお願いします
Alrighty. So it's not limited to things that HQ sends us. We can just report anything that we happen to do for the day. But yeah, on the famous last words, no, Wasabi. I do recall you saying, Zero, you would struggle with money in P3. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough. So far, we've been okay. We've been okay. Things could have been worse. But we got through it all. There's a Chibo if you care for not having anyone KO'd at all during a single chapter. Oh, I see. No, you do? Don't worry about it. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. Oh, you mean the quest. I see. You report every quest, even the secret ones. Gotcha, gotcha. Just report everything. Well, regardless though, it's currently time, so I think I'm gonna call things here for now. And next time, where we reconvene, we shall head down to St. Ursula Medical College, and well, I'll see the entire stream might just be us heading over there. Plus there's the ruins on the side that we might be able to check out. We'll have to see, or maybe that'll be saved for a later point in time. Regardless though, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I shall catch you all in the next one. Later, dudes. Bye-bye.